We didn't even get Kasu's proposal until I was on the way here. I couldn't even read it. So we ended up, still took them a half hour to decide to do it next week. Or the next meeting. That's when it should have been done anyway. Why they're rushing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Consider for approval of minutes and agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes and agenda.
A motion from Jensvold and a second from Stensrud to approve the minutes and agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We're going to take the liberty to call Mike Galloway at this point so we can set up another meeting. The letter we received.
Top there. 9:30.
Assume we want to do that closed session.
Not
No,
right
we're
now.
just at the meeting.
No, but the meeting we will.
Yeah.
I don't know what changed on my phone. I figured out how to forward my emails.
Morning, Mike. This is Terry Derby, Mike Stensrud, Bill Jensvold, and Carlo Weiss to try and set up a meeting with you.
Yes, after the email or the letter we received, right?
Right.
Okay, so we don't want to talk about it today because this is definitely now a subject for a closed session
Right.
because you have threatened or potentially.
And we don't have it on our agenda. We're just trying to set up a meeting is all.
Perfect.
So I guess we got to coordinate our schedules here this week.
Do you guys want to, so here's what I told Carla, she needs to forward that letter to the insurance carrier first,
And I've done that.
okay?
I haven't heard back from them yet, but I did it.
Okay, good, that's good. What are you guys, when's your next regularly scheduled? Because we got some time because they just threatened, they haven't filed a petition or anything. So when is your next meeting?
Well,
Tuesday.
Oh.
okay, so this is just a threat to start with. And
Yeah, no, yeah, they haven't.
All right.
Then file the petition. We're not under any timelines right now.
Okay. So we could probably, are you available next Tuesday?
I am.
Okay, what do we have on our agenda that day?
Number 641 590.
I'll tell you at 9 o'clock, I'm with the Marshall County Board, probably for, till 10:30, or could we do 11?
Yeah.
Looks like it, yeah. We could do it 11.
Okay. Let's just do that. And then Carla, if you'll just call my cell phone again, we'll just do that.
Okay. Perfect.
And then we can talk about ideas and thoughts and where this is going. It's very unique, guys,
Yes, it is.
and odd, to be quite honest. So, I got it on the 17th at 11 a.m. and Carla's going to call my cell.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thanks, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So 11 o'clock next. Okay, number 2, consider signing change order for courthouse repair and stone replacement. discussed and acted on, paperwork that was sent.
Yeah.
Now, do we need a motion to,
Well, it says consider signing, so you would have to make a motion to sign it.
approve sign?
Yep.
I guess I'll make a motion to approve the signing of the change order for courthouse repair and stone replacement project.
One second.
Motion from Derby, a second from Stensrud. To approve the signing of the change order for courthouse repair and stone replacement project. All those in favor say aye. 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 All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I forgot to, is it an aye? For the record? It's an aye.
No, I think there's 3 of them, because one's gotta go to Dave, one for us, and one for Rick.
Scott Minders, engineer, will discuss secondary road matters.
You've reached Scott Minders, county engineer. Please leave a message and I'll get back.
Somebody walking down the hallway. Yep, there he is.
We call and come.
I think I heard a ring in the background on my way out there.
We didn't leave a message.
All right.
So what do you got for us?
The guys are setting box culvert today on C31W bridge. It'll take most of the day to get all the pieces set. And then they'll be backfilling and putting it all together. I know they have the E10 bridge torn out, so that one's been closed, and they'll be working on that one next, I assume. So chipping away at it, making progress here. Best day of the week maybe. So hopefully it looks pretty nice out right now. So hopefully they have good luck all day today.
We raised the water level a little bit yesterday. I had 1.5 inches in my place.
Did you? I had an inch yesterday that I dumped. I didn't check it this morning, but getting a decent amount of rain.
See, they've been blading the roads through some of the rains. That'll help probably.
Yeah, a little moisture always helps. And continuing on the gravel haul, working their way across the county.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I got.
You guys have anything? Alright. Consider for approval, final pay estimates for Rugness Brothers excavating project MRS, EROS, CO 9568, AJ 95, and EROS, CO 9569, AJ 95.
What was that?
So these are 2 projects that have been completed by Rognus Brothers. These are the final payments releasing the retainage. All the paperwork's been turned in and filed, and the DOT is happy with all the materials. certifications and testing, and this pretty well closes out the project. We'll be paying these and then filing for reimbursement, and that'll be about everything for those two projects. Both projects were within 2% of the contract price, so we did good with quantities and adjustments. Projects went really well. Also have nice, what's that?
So pay them.
So pay them. Have pretty nice grass stand too on both the projects, which is good.
Probably helped we didn't have huge gully waters.
No, in fact, we got nice rains on top of the seeding both times, so really good timing on these
August
guys.
was good for that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve, the final pay estimate for August Brothers Excavating for the project number as Terry stated.
I'll second that.
Motion from Jens Volk, a second from Stenzer to consider to approve the final pay estimates for Agnes Brothers Excavating. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Chris.
This is Chris.
Hi, Chris, we're ready for you.
Okay, thanks.
So what was this? You just found this?
Oh, I don't know, did I mean to get that? to
You sent this to us, and I printed it out.
Oh.
What was this?
I just wanted you guys to look at it.
Okay, so this is a possible resolution for buffer strips, huh?
Doesn't the statute already give us that?
It's never been enforced. We've never enforced it.
But
There's, you
you know
know,
what the,
if we
my
don't pay
problem-
crop damage in the right of way and things like that, we don't do anything in there. But there's no resolution to it. There's nothing to, for us.
That's fine, but I thought we took care of this when that problem arose up in my district.
So do you guys want to have it as an agenda item to discuss and go through it for a week?
Yeah, fine, and you, Chris? if you
I
feel
don't-
better- You feel better with it, that's fine.
Yeah, and I haven't run it by anybody. I guess I don't know where it came from. Was it?
You got Jim
Hudson?
Hudson.
So I'm assuming everything is in there that would need to be.
Is this something that we should get an opinion from IDDA?
Sure, I can send it on, see what he thinks.
Yeah.
You bet.
So I found this, want to make sure everything is legit on
Yeah.
this.
I will do that.
That'd be good. Yeah. Why it wasn't acted on before.
I don't recall that I've seen it. It doesn't ring a bell to me at all.
So we
So,
kind of took care of it back doorways
Yeah.
when, had some insult in
Mhm. Yeah, and we decided that people were gonna pay the clean out if they weren't using proper
But if
practice.
anybody challenges us on that, it might be good to have something like
Yeah.
this in place. All right, so if you want to put that on the agenda for next week.
how about if I wait to hear back?
Okay, all right.
Can I do that?
You put it on the agenda when you're ready.
Okay, sounds great, thank you.
Anything else on the drainage?
I do not.
Okay. Good thing I brought this up then.
Yeah.
You guys have anything on drainage?
I got combine-sized hole in the tile up in DD 68. They just combined the sweet corn there.
It's under 60 or is this a 97?
No, I think it's a Case IH. There's no John Deere. So that way when it goes in the hole, you can see it better.
Okay.
So did you contact somebody to get out there to fix it?
Not yet, I just heard about it yesterday. I gotta go out and look at it.
Okay.
But it's, that tile, it right in that exact spot, it was fixed. Just not that long ago. And it blew out again, so I don't know whether their fix just didn't hold. How does that play out usually? Is there, do they go back in and take care of it if their workmanship didn't?
Depends on how long ago it was.
And is it the connection?
Right, and is it the exact same spot? Is it just a
The
little
exact
further
same
down?
spot. It's all concrete and deteriorating concrete. And the part that's blown out has got plastic. That's the spot they just fixed. It's less than 2 years, I would guess.
That I don't know. We haven't ever gone back on anybody for workmanship.
Well, that whole thing probably, I mean, it's having problems with it. It just keeps breaking.
Is it the lateral tube by chance at all? No, that's ditch. Sorry, never mind.
I believe it's DD 68 or so. Yeah, so I got it now. That was, this morning. Just trying to. Lap 21, I think, DD 68.
I'll see if I can find a previous bill.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to look at, yeah, is there a flat map room? Yeah, make sure which section I'm in. Section 30. Yeah, that was right.
Okay.
But, and the discussion's gotta be, is if it's gonna keep blowing out there, are we just gonna replace a big long section of it through there at some point, I guess.
And is it undersized? Is it?
Well, of course, everything's undersized.
Well, right. So then,
What size was that?
Oh, I forgot. You know, I think it's, I wanna say it's a 18 or a 20 there. 20. And,
I'll see who did the last repair and when.
well, I know who did the last repair.
Okay.
You know, and I have to see it. It may be that where they connected it, that if the concrete failed, then the plastic's gonna come out of the connections. It's been just one problem after another there. We've been there several times over the years.
Okay.
Nothing else.
All right, move on to discussion of possible action, waste management contract.
I don't know why it came in the mail to me, but it came yesterday.
Okay.
This one's for Gina. Is it, we're at 49 right now? you or?
When it comes out, okay. That's it. And when the roll comes out.
We were doing pretty good until, we got the big,
When we got the configuration of the homes, we lowered it, or we got it under control.
Right now, we're paying $33,720.
It's a 50% increase.
yeah, and they're asking for 49. That's kind of crazy.
But I can, it's not, it's across all of them. Of course, there's that too. I'm not justifying them, but it's a large increase.
Maybe they're sick of us not committing. They didn't even do that up to the contract that they proposed. It only went up to 37.
Was that a year ago?
It was in May of 18.
They're starting out at 39 here.
But there's no market for the product right now, that's the problem.
Right now, what right now is it?
We're at $33,720.
So just add 50% to that.
Maybe we should have a little negotiation. I don't think it's, time to sign that at all.
Yep.
See, I can never find that.
Sent what to you?
Well, supposedly you had sent me your proposed contract. I couldn't
That
find
came in
it.
the mail yesterday. I didn't see that before, yesterday.
Yeah. So there was an email that I was looking for that was not on this one or something.
I forwarded you the email from the J last time to get you two talking about a contract, but I
Couldn't find that either.
told me. So, that's all I have.
Okay.
Really figured we signed the contract from now on.
I think that's how it
Do we have any revenues coming in on our tipping fees?
We've gotten 2.
Okay, so, you know what those are?
Right off the top of my head, I do not remember.
I'm curious if they're keeping up to what their estimate was. 'Cause their estimate was quite a bit higher than, you know, what they were talking about their tonnage.
Right?
It was higher than we were getting before, so.
Don't recall.
Because we were getting, what, 60-some thousand a year, or upper 50s to lower 60s, I think is what we were getting per year. So it was in that neighborhood, and it disappeared.
Chris, what fund is waste recycling?
Is it 42? $48.
Thank you. $27,401.
Payment.
Nope, I take that back. It will be, that's quarterly, 27,102.58 for 59 cents.
But it's gonna vary, you know, during the year. So I guess it's still an encouraging number. We have another
We can go back to last year and see what,
last.
We didn't have any last year.
contract started. the first-
We just got our,
Started the first of the year.
maybe we haven't gotten the second one, maybe I'm waiting on it.
Remember the
Well, then we
contract
need
was in
to-
January. So they should have been paying, I would think before the end of the fiscal year.
We received one in February, or sorry, in April of 19 for $15,711.86. $15,711.96.
So that was the first payment.
Yep.
Two, that's 21 per quarter, so. This is 84, which is higher than before, but I would think this has been a busy summer. We always turn it to. Supposedly, they're bringing more down from the cities and something, so. Well,
What else in the cities?
sounded like there was a facility closing down in the cities.
Oh, so that's now they're gonna bring more.
That's what I heard. That's what White Mills was trying to get theirs. Negotiating on their contract. Okay, so what's our action on this? What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna get justification from them, or are we going to get them in here and have them explain it?
I think we go back and say, what's wrong with the first contract from 2018? We'll sign it at that amount, and not sign it at this amount.
Well, is it better just to get them in here and explain it?
That's entirely up to you guys.
Because this is just outrageous, the increase.
Where are they going from the rate?
We're at 33,000 a year now, they're going to 49, that's a 50% increase. So what happened in Forest City, how much did they have to go up?
Well, we, according to the council members, they don't haul anymore. We have to haul it out. So we had to raise everybody's taxes by $1 in order to accommodate the employment of a person on a truck and then to go get the trucks to do all this. And evidently, the company out there was just breaking even with the contract that they had. As far as the exact price is concerned, sorry, it's not stored in this vast memory of mine. But I know that the rate did go up slightly. That's something you might want to consult with Barney or Barb
I
about.
have talked to Barney on, any possibilities we could partner with them and other counties to, it sounds like the market for recycling is,
It's going downhill
yeah,
because of
it's gone.
the Chinese situation, and they're not taking a lot of the recyclables. They're not importing it. So as a result, evidently we're getting backlog, and it's not just here, it's in a number of other different communities. I read somewhere that Des Moines is having the same issues as well too.
Sounds like China's getting plenty of recycling materials from their own people.
In theory,
In theory, is one of the things I read.
they're actually getting too much from within, and now bringing all this extra stuff in evidently is overloading everything. And not many other countries are willing to do the recycling.
Well, I guess I'd like to have the guy here and have a conversation with him, have him explain to all of us what's going on, how the process works, why it's gone up so much.
So do you want to have that conversation with him, or do you need me to?
Just have it, if you can get him here for a meeting.
And let's not go tippy fees.
How much do we get for that a year?
That's what we were just discussing. We just started and we had a payment of, what was it,
15 and 27.
quarterly payments of 15,000 and 27,000, so averaging 21,000 a quarter. If it held out, it'd be like for a year, which before it was like in the low 60s. I think their numbers are up from what they were, so we're back more. Yeah. But at some point, you gotta look at, are we better off trying to do it ourselves? What do you do with all the product? We don't want to have to stockpile forever. It's kind of like some of these scrap recyclers. They're just stacking it up, hoping the market turns around. Becomes a nuisance.
Well, if nobody's doing anything with recycling products, when do you just throw it away? Are they throwing it
That's the
away?
question I want to ask him. I want him to say it on record. Are you just dumping it in the landfill?
I've heard that is,
What they're doing?
well, the article I read about it is, it's just, there's no market for it, so you're just gonna have to start throwing it away.
And then we should just be done with the program and people can put it in their garbage.
Right. Do what they need to do.
There was a testimony in the city, Forest City, where somebody made mention of the fact that they don't actually contain the recycling as well as they could. So as a result, they're going down the road and the stuff's flying out the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And they don't care. They just keep on motoring down the road.
Somebody else's problem now.
Yeah.
There's shiploads of the stuff at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have a place for it to go, so they've been, haven't been down there myself to see it, just read it.
Right there on the internet, right?
Yeah. Everything's true.
So those Korean cars over there off the coast of Georgia. Well, if we can get the guy here. I don't know if it's worth recycling if we can.
Well, I would think that would run us into the negative of what it's worth. I mean, a lot of people say it's negative anyway.
Here it is. Up to 55 in 5 years.
And the previous quote was up to 37 in 5 years, 38,000 in 5 years.
Yeah, I'd like to get some rationale behind these numbers.
All right. Look forward to that.
All right,
Thank you.
sounds good, thank you.
There you
Open forum.
Can I have one of those back? I didn't keep one.
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Need those.
You guys, we're looking at these this morning. This is what Hancock County passed.
Got a couple of those.
So we've never had on file with the resolution.
And there you go too.
You have all this already. Just the way it's always been.
Yeah.
We're supposed to set it up at first. How we're gonna do that.
And we can do this every year. That's how I think it'd be worth discussing on the agenda. one that we don't do would be this. Of course, they meet on Monday, so. With number 7.
What about number 7?
Yeah, it would change. It would be Monday at.
We would change that to
There's, so it would be Friday.
Friday.
yeah, they're doing it
They're
a weekend ahead or whatever.
So we would need that,
Friday at 3:30 or something.
yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Put it on the agenda.
And
Cheers to keep.
it's not there.
There's 2.
And we received one that we're gonna have to do a master matrix for also. That's not even good. Haven't got the stuff in being ready. Yeah, it's still shutting.
Terry said, yeah, Thompson, but Terry's got east of Thompson. Did you say that's me, that was in here?
Which side of the road, what's the address?
4265.
Yeah, that'd be the east side of the road.
You ever heard of Concrete Wall? Can't think who that is.
Yeah.
It's in Buffalo Township, so it's
That's just the side. Oh, is that the one that's out by J? At the corner there? Is that one?
It must be corner 9.
Southeast. So it has to be that one on the corner.
yeah, one that was on fire.
Huh?
Must be one that was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
They had fire there a month or so ago, whatever it was.
Anything else for open forum?
Yes, gentlemen, and Carla, sorry, I missed the meeting last week, Derek Olson. I put 10:30 on my calendar and showed up at 10:30, so I apologize for wasting your time last week. Want to discuss the North Iowa School District policy, if we have a minute to talk about that. So my concern,
With the way this is the open forum, so.
yes,
You'll be able to, in a short form, state your case.
Yep.
We can't discuss it under open forum.
okay, fair enough. So my concern is this, number one is, and I met with the superintendent last week late and just had a discussion with him. Number one, from the county board standpoint is it okay to treat different citizens in your county differently? So Forest City students are being treated differently than North Iowa students, for example. And part of our, so skipping back, part of our discussion with the superintendent was that last year, of the 450 students he has, 75 of them were truant or were out of school more than 20 days. So there's definitely a problem there, and they're trying to address that, and I get that, I understand that. And so what he also explained is that for those students, academically they struggle, right? Because they're gone a lot, they have issues, and so we're trying to bring everybody up. And my concern, and in my case, is I have four children that go to that school. My boys were out 3 days last year, no problems, no sicknesses, none of that. My girls, one was out 20 days and the other was out 23 days. They were sick, they had strep throat. I mean, it was an ongoing issue. And so this policy is putting me in a position now where I have to deal with the county attorney, take time off to go to meet with the county attorney and possibly get an attorney myself to address the contract that your county attorney is putting forth. So I get it. There's kids out there that have issues. Mine don't have issues. So academically, we're straight A students. They are tested at the top of the map for North Iowa School District, which puts them at the top of their classes. They have a great technology program at North Iowa, so they get laptops, they get assignments through Google Classroom. They've got some options there. But again, my concern is that now I'm going to have to take time off work like I am today to deal with this issue. And so I just want you guys to think about what's going on here. And then also on that note, perhaps the school district needs to bear the cost of providing those services instead of the county. Something to think about for you all.
What do you mean?
Well, if the county attorney has time involved in this, perhaps the school should reimburse the county for that time.
It's part of the Iowa code that the county attorney take care of truancy issues.
I understand that completely.
And she doesn't get involved, right,
Unless school requests her involvement.
Right.
And my guess would be that there won't be any involvement of the county attorney as long as there is proven medical issues.
Well,
The ones they're after aren't the ones that are really sick. The
Right.
ones that they're after are the ones that are just not getting their kids to school.
And she sounded like they just want to keep that line of communication.
Okay.
Is what they're doing.
So with the superintendent's conversation, he didn't want to have an out for illness and sickness is what it amounted to, and that he wanted to keep the county attorney in the loop. So that's my concern there. So
So we appreciate your concerns.
yeah, absolutely. So that's what I've got, just something to think about for you guys. And hopefully it's not an issue for us this year, but if it is, it is. We can't control the illness for the children. So anyway.
I'm not sure we can do anything.
No,
This has really nothing to do with that.
it's
Well,
Iowa
good.
code and for the attorney and the school board and the superintendent, they're the ones that each school district can make their own rules.
Correct. But you could bill back for the county attorney's time.
No, I don't think we
Can't.
can.
It's probably technically not.
It's in the Iowa code.
If it's Iowa code that we have to provide it, then we have to provide it. It's part of her job description.
Unfunded mandate.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
We have a lot
Well,
of them.
and that's, again, we have that mandate for North Iowa, but not for Forest City. That's the other part of it.
Well,
Well,
it's the same
They could.
there.
They could.
Well, possibly,
If
possibly.
they're going to get to a certain point, I'm sure their rules would kick in. But
it's, the code would all read the same.
Well, they're,
It just depends on how soon you're gonna get them to that point.
right, and
And I think that's what the school boards have control over is.
all right, that's all I got. Thank you. Sorry I was late last week.
Have a good day.
Take care.
number 8, consider for approval county claims.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion from Stetser and second from Gensel to approve the county claims. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Carries. Thank you, Julie. You had some broken form?
I do.
Okay, we'll go back to open forum then.
Oh, are you already past it?
We'll go back.
Okay,
Yes, we're
well-
about ready to close, so
Okay.
timing's good.
Well, I was just asked to kind of explain some of our reports that you guys get
Thank you.
and where, like, the money is coming from. So, like, the one you were asking about was, the infrastructure, communications infrastructure and the infrastructure IT.
I just thought that when you have time,
Oh, okay.
we could go through everyone and you just give us a 5-second description of it to see if it lines up with what I
What you're
think.
thinking,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yep, and so though, like that money is coming in from all the cities, getting money back from the law enforcement that works in those towns. We also get money from the general basic, will transfer from auditor transfers. Fund 56 and 58, that is where it's the money that has been, from the GEO bonds, and we're paying back Christensen Farms and the windmills. E911, we get money from wireless surcharges and interest. And like this might be helpful too. I printed this off, and this is what I do every month. I run this report for myself. And this shows all of the money that we brought in. And it'll tell you exactly what fund it's going in and what it was for. And I don't know if that's something that you guys would also like to have every month too?
Not everyone, no.
Okay.
Me anyway, I would love, it's just,
You can have it, yeah, I ran it out.
that'd be great.
And this is what we did for August. I am just finishing up the August, month end. And then it kind of just gives you the total of all the money that was brought in. And it breaks down every fund. So if you guys want that report every month, I can certainly attach it to the reports that I already do send you. And like all of your, now these you can't have, because I can print out more, but now this is the cash and outstanding that you guys get. It lists all of our funds and the money that I should have in there and all the drains. Okay, so a lot of your money is coming now in from property taxes. So that's what's hitting here. And then you can see that by this general journal that I do, and it shows the dollars of taxes that came in for each of those funds, and then what drains have collected money as well. And then that all gets apportioned out to the entities by today. And I get those amounts by another report that I do for the.
It actually came to you when it came to Secondary Road, because I didn't know what you would do with it. So then they brought it back up to me, so then I put it back in your box.
Same with
When it came to me, it's for Buffalo, Leland, Graves, Scarville,
just
Thompson,
the regular
I
tax
guess,
dollars.
all of them.
So then I use
Scarville.
these amounts to fill in this big report, and then everything here should total out to the general ledger. So then here I'm breaking down by fund again, the tax dollars, the tax sales that are paid through the month, the utility tax, mobile home, green, all of the miscellaneous, which all the departments bring us their money, you know, whether it's conservation, it's, you know, the cabin out there gets money, the range gets money, all of that. So that's all included in.
Public safety presentation or something like that, or?
And on this side, it
Sit around and
shows
watch the
all the
videos.
checks that were written in cash. And then our money that goes to the state. And then that gives us our final balance down here that should match at the the end of the general ledger. And so then, we were wondering about.
I wasn't wondering, but I wanted to hear.
Yeah, we were just kind of wondering how the money was coming in.
Yep.
And like our seizure fund, that's like whenever the sheriff seizes material or sells.
Yeah.
That's here, isn't it?
Sure.
I just didn't know, so that's my motivation.
Yeah. It's definitely so, you got my email, right?
Yeah. I didn't know exactly what made up seizure.
Okay,
I assumed.
yep, but you got two different ones. You've got the seizure fund up here for the sheriff, and then this one here is the attorney. And that is when Adam applied for that grant, victims
Oh, okay.
grant. So now she's turning in an account for that, and she's getting reimbursed. So she's got her own account that she can spend out of or pay out of or whatever. But this is strictly just her money, and this is what she is paying for all of this. So, yep, so you have, it's kind of confusing because you have
Yeah,
the attorney one and then you have the sheriff.
perfect. Thank you.
So that's basically it, and then you got all your drains, and then when you get to the end, then we get back into more of our funds here. And the assessor, you mentioned them, you know, how do they get money? Well, they get tax dollars too, and then also whatever, you know, if they sell a file, then they get money for that too. So it's just miscellaneous dollars that come in. So does that, well, if you have any questions. But if you want this, I can send you a report.
I want to.
Yeah, that's not a problem, but if you guys ever want to, okay, because I can do the cash investment and the general ledger and the cash note. Okay.
Thank you.
Do that.
Anything else we're looking for?
Did you guys have any questions or?
Did you find an owner for the phone?
An owner for the phone? Yes. Actually, he was the gentleman that comes over for witness, that guy. So, yep. So finally the phone rang and it was really loud, and I thought, Kevin Peterson got it turned off for us. And then it rang again. I thought, I'm just going to answer it because maybe he's calling back, and it was him. But he had already went back to Mason City. So then he got here by 4:30 because clients were calling him too, and so we were glad he got the phone back.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's the end of our agenda, I believe, unless you know anything else on open forum. We'll stand adjourned.